Before I begin, if you love real stories of heartbreak, betrayal, and self-discovery, please subscribe to my channel and share your thoughts in the comments. I really want to hear your experiences too. I never thought a joke could ruin a marriage. It started one quiet evening, the kind where the world feels safe and love feels light. I had been teasing her about my friend's life, and in a half-joking, half-provocative moment I said, "Honestly, sometimes I think I'd be better off with Jake." I meant it as a silly remark, an absurd thought, a joke. But the laughter in her eyes was missing. Instead, there was something else, a flicker, a shadow I didn't understand until it was too late. At first, I told myself I was overreacting. Maybe I had read too much into her pause. Maybe she hadn't noticed how I said it. But soon the signs began, small, subtle, nearly imperceptible. Her phone would buzz at odd hours. She'd hide it from me with a too sudden gesture, an awkward laugh, or a quick change of subject. I tried to convince myself that she was just being private, that I was being controlling. But deep down, something in my gut twisted every time she left the room with her phone in hand. One evening, I noticed she had been texting late into the night. I didn't snoop. I promised myself I wouldn't. But the silence was heavy, unbearable. The house felt different. Cold somehow. I remembered the small things. The way she avoided my gaze when I asked about her day. The laughter she stifled when a message came through. The faint scent of another perfume lingering on her scarf. I questioned myself constantly. Was I imagining it? Was my paranoia twisting reality? I wanted to believe in her, in us, in everything we had built together. But the growing unease couldn't be ignored. It wasn't until I stumbled across the texts by accident, hidden on her tablet, left open on the couch, that the reality hit me like a physical blow. The messages weren't innocent. Flirtation, late-night meetups, secrets kept from me. Her tone was intimate, excited, something I hadn't heard in years directed at me. And it was all for Jake, the friend I had once joked about. I remember staring at the screen, heart hammering, hands trembling, feeling dizzy as if the floor beneath me had vanished. The laughter, the jokes, the small gestures of affection, all of it now carried a new weight. A weight of betrayal. Every memory of our shared life suddenly felt like a fragile lie. The next day, I confronted her. I wanted to understand, to find a thread of truth, some explanation that didn't destroy us entirely. I remember sitting across from her at the kitchen table, sunlight streaming through the blinds, catching dust and tiny motes that seemed to mock me with their calm indifference. "I saw the messages," I said quietly, trying to steady my voice. "With Jake. Everything." She froze. Her face paled, eyes wide, lips trembling. It wasn't supposed to. I didn't mean for it to go this far," she stammered, a mix of guilt and fear flickering across her features. I wanted to scream, to shout, to shake her until she remembered the years we had spent together, the vows we had made. But instead, I felt the emptiness spreading through me like ice water. "You took a joke, my stupid joke, and you turned it into this?" My voice cracked, a raw mixture of heartbreak and anger. "All the laughter, the late nights, the memories, were they all just a game to you?" Her eyes filled with tears. "It wasn't like that. I didn't plan it. I felt something missing, and it just happened." I realized then that love alone isn't enough when trust is gone. It doesn't matter how much you care, how much you want it to work. If honesty and respect are absent, love can't survive. "I can't do this anymore," I said, my voice shaking yet steady with resolve. "I've lost the person I married. I can't rebuild something that was broken in secret, in lies, in betrayal." She fell silent, the weight of the truth settling between us. I could see the regret, the guilt, the realization that she had lost something far more valuable than fleeting excitement. Walking out that door was the hardest thing I've ever done. Every step echoed with the memories of our life together. The laughter, the shared meals, the quiet nights in. And yet, with each step, I felt something I hadn't in years. Clarity. Freedom. The painful but undeniable truth that self-respect sometimes requires leaving, even when your heart still aches. In the weeks that followed, I rebuilt my life piece by piece. I reconnected with friends who reminded me of my worth. I spent long evenings reflecting, letting the cool night air calm my mind. I allowed myself to grieve not just the betrayal but the loss of the life I thought I had. Slowly, the raw pain softened into resolve, a quiet strength that I had forgotten existed. I learned something painful yet freeing. Betrayal doesn't define you. It doesn't destroy your ability to love, to trust, or to find happiness again. It's a wound, yes, but one that heals with time, reflection, and self-respect. I don't hate her. I understand in a painful way how her choices brought her to this point. But love alone isn't enough when trust is absent. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is walk away, even if it shatters your heart. So if you've ever been in my shoes, if you've ever loved someone so deeply only to see the truth unravel, know this. It's okay to choose yourself. It's okay to walk away, to reclaim your dignity, and to rebuild your life. Thank you for listening. If this story resonated with you, please subscribe to my channel and share your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your experiences, your heartbreaks, and how you found the strength to walk away too. Because sometimes the hardest moments teach us the most about who we are and who we deserve to be.